Hi, this is Wade Harvey. Welcome to Part 4, adding text to speech to your Visual Basic application. We're going to look at 5 things. First, we're going to look at what we're doing in general to describe the project, and I'll show you how to get the source code from idealprogrammer.com. Second, we'll talk about adding a reference to Microsoft Speech to your project so that you'll be able to use some code that Microsoft has already written to read text into speech, convert text into speech. Then at the beginning of the form we'll add an imports speech lab statement to just tell it that this form is going to be using Microsoft's speech object. And fourth, we'll create a new SP voice object and call speak to speak what we've typed into the form. Finally, we'll look at where we're going next, which is speech recognition. Thank you. Okay, what text-to-speech means is that when you type in text, it converts it to speech. First thing we need to do is download the source code for this application. So to do that, I'll have a link for it in idealprogrammer.com. So you go to idealprogrammer.com and you scroll down under categories till you get to Visual Basic. And then you'll look at the post under that for tutorial number 4, text to speech, and in there it'll have the link to where you can download the source code from. Then once you've downloaded the source code, you remember where you download it to, click on Start. And yours will probably be under All Programs, but since I've recently opened it up, it's in my Quick Start. So we opened up Visual Basic Express Edition that we downloaded in tutorial number 1. If you don't have it, you can go back to tutorial number 1 to get it. Then you want to click on File, Open Project. Then you'll navigate to where you downloaded your source code. You'll open up that folder, and SLN stands for the solution for the project, so you click on that. That just opens up the entire project. And here's the files that are involved in the project. There's not much there. Okay, the first thing we need to do, there's one form involved, and if you click on Form 1, you'll see that this is what, and you have the this is called the form window, and you have that clicked. The other one is called the coding window. If you click on that, you get the actual VB code. But if you click the design window, form design window, that you get what the form looks like. So the first thing we need to do is we need to add a reference to Microsoft's module that does the speech text to speech. So we click on Project, we click on Add Reference, then it will open up, and this is two types of references, .NET and COM. We need the COM reference, so we'll click on that, and we're going to find Microsoft speech recognition. Microsoft speech in here. I have to go over here. Sorry about that. Speech object library, it's called 5.0. Click on that, double click it, That'll add that to your project. You can see it by going on, you can click on your project itself. Yours may be called Windows Application. You can right click and rename it to Hello World. If that is, maybe it is called Hello World in yours, yes. Okay. So we go over here. If you look at references, I clicked on TTS Hello World VB.net. And I went down to references and clicked on that. And now I can see the subroutine or module that I've added to this project. Now we need to change Form 1. Come over to Form 1. We need to look at the code part, not the thing. And I've already typed this in. Import SpeechLab. That's important. That tells it that to use the high-level qualification for SpeechLab when you're referring down here to voice. It knows to go look in SpeechLab to see, okay, that's in there. And then the third thing we use to, after adding the reference and adding this import thing, the third thing we need to do is call the speech routine to read the text box, read what's being typed in the text box. If we go back to the form designer, here's the text box that we're going to read. So we click on this. Oh, first we need to run the application. Sorry about that. Okay, now the application's running. This is a very small window for it to be running in, but that's it. Then we click on speak, and it'll speak this text to me. It'll say hello world in text to speech. You can't hear it because I'm using my microphone to talk and don't have my speakers plugged in. That's how it works. Next, we're going to look at speech recognition.